All right, so it's February 7th, 2022. So I decided to start another investor challenge. Um, and I actually started doing this one. And what comes with it actually is a basically what it is you are given a $25,000 um, account, and you have to try and hit a target of 1750. Where is it? Yeah, so you have to hit this target. You have an end of day drawdown of this and a loss limit of that, up to 3 contracts. Hmm, I think I used more than that. Interesting. I definitely used more than three. Did I break a rule? Did not see that. It let me use more than three. Okay, I need to check this out. But anyway, what's important is you've got to maintain some sort of consistency, and what that means, therefore, you have a 3%. The biggest gain on your account can't be more than 3% of your PNL, or of yeah, no single trade can be 3% more. Yeah, of everything. So 3% for me is what is 3% for me? 3% for me is about 550. So I have planned to take to make 330 every about $300 per day, right? So today I actually hit that goal. So I've decided to do this, and I've got to do this in a minimum of 15 days, which is cool. And the great thing about it is you can kind of keep growing the account. But that's by the by. So let's actually talk about the day. So this was today on the ES, and what actually happened was I actually had to reset the account because I was using a browser that I wasn't familiar with, and I will explain what happened. So prior to the market open, I took a trade. This is the market open. So I saw this bear breakout, and the reason why I was actually interested in that bear breakout was because I saw a parabolic wedge, or at least a channel, right? So I saw that. I was over here, and I went short here with. It's funny, I entered with 6 contracts. Now I think about it, I don't know if I've broken a rule because I did not know you could only do it with 3 contracts. I need to go check that. Then I entered another 6, so I had 12 contracts in here. My target was 10 points, but I think I was gonna go for a bit. So if my average price is about there, my initial target was about here. Um, Over here, I would have hit my goal. I thought I had a sell stop. I'm sorry, a buy stop over here, essentially a buy limit. So I would basically get out of the trade, which was just about here. But actually, what I actually had was a sell stop based on this program. I don't know why it would put a sell stop there. Like, who wants to sell so low? Um, but anyway, actually, sometimes you do when you want to sell the close of a bar. But I put a sell stop there by mistake and sold some more, and then it wicked back, and of course, I lost money, and the whole thing just messed up. My initial stop was up here. I moved it down here, and I just messed up the whole trade, and as a result, ended the account. Saw this bar, and I was so upset, so upset. All right, so this is the open. As you can see, we have this wedge top. So if I just take off the extended hours, right, so we have this wedge top. I'm going to take this out because we don't need it. I missed this leg and traded this bit. Took a short here and got out over here. I think I got my 10 points. But actually, I took a trade from up here. Yep, got my 10 points from here. The way I actually did it was I actually shorted here, added some more. I just sold some more here. Kept my stop round about there, and I just kind of thought like we're probably gonna have a wedge here anyway, and then went down for a second leg. So one pullback, two, and then got out over there, and that was my day pretty much. I then now took another trade over here because this wedge top failed. As you can see, we're going to a triangle here. So if you look at it this way, and then we have this here. So we had a triangle here. I had this bull, so I bought this part of this, as this bar was forming, since we broke this high, I bought here and got out round on this candle and made some more money, and that was my day, literally. So if I just go through what's actually happening in the market, my initial idea was, I thought this was what was happening, and we had this bull leg, so I thought we were going to go for a measured move since this wedge top had failed here. So I thought this was the target to try and challenge this top, but actually what actually happened was we had a double top with this and we fell. At the time when I saw it, I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to mess this up. I would never have traded this properly, and would not have known how to trade this. But then I realized that we had a wedge top here, 1 2 3. So this itself was a credible short, and it also coincided with a nice double top as well. Alright, so if we just kind of go through the day, as you can see, on Friday we had this nice bull leg pullback, second leg down, and it looks like a third. So we have 1 2. So in fact, I'm going to take this line out. There's another wedge here. So this is the other wedge itself, and we should start going higher, possibly even breaking this high. Alright, so let's actually look through the price action of today. 1, pullback 2, pullback 3, nice double bottom over here, even though I never usually trade these double bottoms, but you do have a double bottom over there. Okay, let's just put that there, edit, make that green. I'm actually using the wrong chart right now. And then you have a wedge top over here. Credible to go short here. Risk was about 8 points, I think. Yeah, about 7 points. And as you can see, there's so much more than 7. I mean, normally I go for 10, which is around here. We're around about there, so probably would have exited over there. But as you can see, there's so much more. Why would I want to exit there exactly? Maybe I would have probably wanted to go for the second leg down over here, and probably exited on 14. Which is 2 to 1, but as you can see, you could have had a 3 to 1 as well. Is that 3 to 1? 7 to 30, maybe almost 4 to 1. Yeah, 4 to 1. So 1, pullback 2, pullback 3. So it's a nice wedge bottom. Credit will go long here, but as you can see, we have a trading range. 1 could not, massive bear bar. This already is telling you that we're probably going to get a double. This is not a good sign when you sell off like this. Of course, this is a very tight channel. Bear spike. So and in fact, you do have a bear spike pullback channel, so I didn't actually see that. And I think if I had, let's actually look at the reverse of this so that I can get a good sense of what is going on. So this is the reverse of what we traded. As you can see, spike, pullback, and channel, 1 2 3 maybe. Yeah, so this itself was the spike pullback channel, and that's exactly what it was. All right, just going back again to our price action. So here we have spike pullback channel, and here we have a failed top. Here we actually have, I think, a triangle. 1, pullback 2, pullback. No, it's not a triangle. It's a double top, but 2-legged pullback to the moving average, a good sell, going for a measured move down, because that makes sense. You could probably, I think this is probably the measured move. No, it's not actually the measured move. It didn't actually make the measured move target. Bulls didn't made sure that it didn't happen. Credible buy over here. A few buys over here. This is not really good. This is a good signal bar, but tight channel, so we're not going to get a massive reversal. Just like we have a tight channel here, this is not a great reversal. It's the second leg. This is a better reversal than this. This is a better opening, no, better signal bar, a major trend reversal. 1, pullback 2. Now this is where things got tricky for me, because I realized that we did not have a pullback, and looking at it now, I see we didn't have a pullback. This was just a pause. You could actually argue and say, okay, fine, this was a fail, and it just went up again and had a measured move. To me, this is a spike pullback in channel. 3 pushes, 1 2 and 3, and you expect this to drop, but it did not break, and it failed, broke the highs, went for a measured move, at least the size of this range. There we go, but probably even higher, maybe based on this as well. That's the next target. And even when higher than that, you could probably use this range, and it even burned higher than that. So 3 measured move targets. This one failed, obviously. And then you had a spike pullback and channel. I don't know if there's any pullbacks. It's probably a pullback here. One pullback, two pullback, three. This is a high to buy. And then you now had a credible short from this pause. Not from this pause, from this wedge top. Ideally, you want what happened over here to happen over here for price to keep printing bull bars, but we had bear bars being printed. A bear breakout of the moving average, test of moving average, nice credible sell over here, and it was a double top of this high. Hit it. Let's make that red. And you could go short here if you want. If you want high probability, you can go short here, or you could go short with a scalp over here, maybe expecting it to fail, and probably will get out here. But then again, if you weren't sure, you wanted to, if this went down, I would have shorted this below this bar. Nice entry here, stop here or here. And now you have a third leg down, potential high 3 buy, right? Yeah, this is a high 1, this is a high 2, and this is a high 3. So third pullback, 1, pullback, 2, pullback, 3. So this third pullback down, and possibly a channel, a test of the, test of this channel tomorrow. Right, so it's the bottom of the channel, it's the top of the channel. All right, so yeah, that is pretty much everything. I know Al always talks about special bars like inside and outside bars like this. I have not figured out the best way to trade them. I can trade triangles, but when we have inside bars and outside bars, I'm like this inside bar. This is actually a really good setup here, but I have not figured out how to trade them like as well as I should. Here's another one here, another triangle there. I never usually look for them, but I think they are credible opportunities. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna have an opportunity to trade. I have so many other things I've got to do. I've got errands to run. I may try and take a trade, for the first hour in the morning, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have to. And I'm also concerned that I may have actually broken the rules on the number of contracts. I thought I was limited in the number of contracts, but I may have traded with too many. Alright, we'll see how it goes tomorrow.